Good morning, Megan. Good morning, Jed. Good morning, Chu. How are you? I made you food. Are you hungry? Do you smell it? Do you care? Okay. Smell good? Okay. Good job, Jack. Time to get up. Time to get up. Love is all that's we need. Good morning, King. Hi, Megan. Jed is up late. You're good, Megan. I'm glad to hear that. Really good, King. How about you? Who is Azel? Azel. I don't know. Jed says, Cat, I made avocado savory and herb bread tonight. And avocado deviled eggs already since I need my Instant Pot tonight to make dinner. Nice. Hi, Amanda. She says, hey, hi, chat. Hey, Jack. I'm here finally. It's been a long day. Oh my gosh. Tell me about it. What happened? Already playing life. Junior's bothering me. He's at a really bad angle. King says, what time is it where you're at? I'm about to go back to sleep soon. It's almost 3 a.m. in Maryland. You're in Maryland too, huh? I know lots of people. Well, one very special person in Maryland. It's the same time here, King. I wake up now. You go to sleep, I wake up. What do you think? Junior, I'm going to give up on you. You need to be up. Hi, Paul. Amanda says, it was just a hard day. I didn't accomplish too much because I stayed stuck in the past, Cat. I'm sorry. Oh, Amanda. I know you're really going through it. I'm sorry, my friend. Forget you, Dale. I don't have time for you anymore. Frustrating me, Jack. Megan says, where did you get the sign? I love it. Thank you. I made it yesterday. Cat, you're not wearing green for St. Patrick's Day. I'm not done getting dressed. Give me a minute. Like literally, I just got dressed. I have a St. Patty's Day hairband. I just don't, I'm not quite sure where it's at right now. And Megan, I double dog dare anybody to pinch me. Wassa says green. I see no green. Oh no. Thank you, Amanda. Hi, Nancy. He is the king. Cap, hello. Jack has already partied with He's like, yep, I'm licking the blankets. I'm doing good. Jack, stop licking the sheets. They're so gross. Hi, Aussie Chick. Good morning. King said you spoil your doggy. Is he your only pet? Basically, yes. I have chickens, but they're really not my pets. They're just annoying creatures that I have to feed. Oh, that's not nice. They give me eggs. Ow, ow. So I got paint in my hair yesterday. It's a big old chunk of red paint. What do we do? At least it's red. Jack, if you don't quit licking the sheets, man, I'm telling you, there's something wrong with you. Stop! Stop it. I know, Wassa. It's like, it's almost like a joke. You know how they say when crazy people start going crazy, they do certain things? That's gonna be code for Jack losing it. He's licking the bed again. Stop. Stop it. This is why the bed was all wet the other day when I got up. Stop it. Stop it, rude. Stop. We brush you? I'll brush you. Yes, I will. Oh, it's so cute. You just need some loving, baby. Yes. Yeah. No more licking the bed, okay? You're gross. You're gross. No, don't do it. I can't help him. He doesn't give a sheet. No, he doesn't. And he does not lick windows, too. Don't do it. I see you. Jack! He's just a bed licker. Oh my goodness, Jack. Fail, Wassa says. Ow. Poet says, Cat, I did a short video of the avocado savory and herb bread on my channel. All right, Jed, I will bring it up, my friend. Go to Jed's channel. Ooh, first time making avocado savory.
Our first time making avocado braise.
It looks good.
Our first time making avocado braise.
It's a very short video.
First time making avocado.
Nice. Is that your first short? Oh, look at your coins. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. Nice, Jed. Oh, and I see everything you've been doing lately. Nice. Nice, Jed. Yep. So have you tasted it? Or did you just cook it? Or did you also taste it? Would be my question to you. What are you thinking, Jack? What are you thinking about? Hmm? Do you smell your food? Say, I'm hungry. Yes, it is. I deleted the brownie short I had. Why are you deleting it, my friend? Amanda says Cat and Jack. I'm making the spaghetti at this time, 12 a.m. Arizona time. I got hungry. I made some chili the other day, and my family was here, and they ate all but one bowl. I have one bowl left, and I am going to make some spaghetti to go with it because it's a little bowl. Jack, stop licking the bed. What can we put up here to make you stop? Make you stop it. All right, how about this? What would you like to lay on? Would you like to lay on Kitty? Hmm? We have Fox and Bunny and the monkey. What do you think? No more licking the bed. No more licking the bed. Okay. We have a doctor's appointment this morning. We have plenty of time to get ready, but that is our goal this morning. Get ready. Am I using flavored laundry detergent? No. No, it's a new thing he's been doing. I don't know. Jed says, yes, it tastes good. I'm buying more flour today to make another avocado savory and herb bread loaf because it really calls for 2 avocados. And flavored laundry detergent. Funny. I guess I should look into the ingredients. Wassa says, my mother used to make spaghetti sauce that took 3 days to cook, and all the neighborhood kids would beg for an invitation. You couldn't eat it? I do. Me too. If I could cook some chili for a couple days or spaghetti sauce. Usually, well, back in the day when I actually used to cook for a family, I would start off with spaghetti sauce and then switch over to chili. I'd have both. Since I already had the tomato base going. And yes, base. Why couldn't you eat it, Wassa? Hi, Bubba. How you doing? Are you doing good? Oh, baby. Mommy ruined your fun. I love you. Mm-hmm. It's a rough morning. Oh, just waking up. Chad, having my smelling back is not all it's cracked up to be. Amanda says, really, I remember those good old days. The kids came over our house, the parents came along like 40 plus years ago. I miss her so much. Oh, I keep talking about fostering kids because I feel like I just need somebody to take care of. Where did you go, Jack? There you are. Wassa says, because when I was 3, I hit a tippy cup of V8. My mom tried to make me drink in a closet. Probably 3 months later, I was playing and mistook the sippy cup for my current one and took a giant swig of it. Oh. Jed says, I couldn't eat anything after my dentist appointment yesterday until 5 o'clock because the numbing takes forever, right? So how are you doing? I guess you're doing pretty good, huh, Jed? Paul says, we went to my grandma's every Sunday. Nice. Wassa says, I still smell. Are you saying any drink every single time? Wassa says, I still smell every drink I have before every single sip, but at least I eventually learned to like tomatoes. I love V8 juice too. I wouldn't hold it against the tomatoes, man, or the V8 juice. You did it. Operator error, sir. Huh, Jack? Let's say operator error. Jed says, I'm doing good now. I ate half the avocado, savory, and herb bread and classic deviled eggs for dinner last night. Nice. This is, yes, we did visit grandparents every Sunday. Church and grandparents. Her food was delicious. Magic says Jack is dogging me. He is. He saw you coming. He turned his back. Thanks, Magic. Good morning, Magic Dragon. How are you? How are you, friend? Are you doing okay? I told my darn mom I didn't want that stuff. We all learn lessons from the situation after. Throw up everywhere. Jack, why are you being so... Oh, because he's on camera. He's on TV. He saw himself on TV. That dude keeps looking at me weird because of Debbie. Well, we miss Deborah. We were just saying the other day how much we miss her. Release Deborah. Jack probably wants a treat about this time. He's got food. He needs to come eat. Are you hungry? You want to come eat? I've just spent all this time first thing in the morning making him food. Are you thinking about it? Ooh, it smells so good. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, Mom, you made me breakfast? Extra chicken? It is extra chicken. Is he like Mountain Dew Man? Deborah is now on National Adult Missing. Jack rented. No way. I would never let Jack go. After. What do you think? Are you hungry? Dale looks half full. He's very shiny. I just can't fix it. He's like, this a trick? He is giving me funny looks. You are giving me awful funny looks there, buddy. Right, well, I'm not going to make you. Far be it from me to make you do anything, Jack. All right, where is my metronome? That's not what I'm looking for. I just like saying metronome. Jackie, you're so cute. Are you hugging your baby? Mountain Dew Man needs to chill. He's giving you the big stare down. Paul says, monkey. Yes, he was laying on his monkey. Wassa says, breakfast in bed for dogs. My uptight father would freak out. Well, I would not let him actually eat on the bed, except for snacks. I'm just trying to let him know it's there. I was just reminding him. Oh, it smells so good. That's all. No need for uptight mothers and fathers to get upset. I already have dog spit all over the bed. That's enough. Monday. Paul says Miss maxi dress. It isn't basically a maxi dress, huh? I didn't know where else to put it today. Wassa says he freaked out about Durner everything anyway. No worries. Magic says, oh yeah, I forgot. This channel is not R-rated. Amanda says, Paul, you are so funny. Every once in a while, he lets it slip, doesn't he? What do you think, puppy? Are you hungry? You gonna eat? Are you looking at your food? Paul says, yeah, but looks aren't everything, Amanda. I'm holding it in. All right, hang on. Hang on just a sec. All right, Jack, all better. Good deal. Let's see. Lighting. Wassa says, Magic, it's not X-rated either, question mark. Hopefully you're going in the other direction in your assessment. Paul, you are making Amanda laugh her butt off. You should see my G-sting. Amanda says to Magic, no thanks. I'm good, thank you. Are you good, Jackie? You're so cute. You're the cutest boy ever. Magic says, I am in the corner. Over there with Miss Room. I see. No bueno on Sting. Keep your Sting to yourself. Jack says, maybe I'll eat. See, that's why I did it, because I knew he might want to eat. What's up with them boots? I don't know. I don't know. She's just being crazy. Uh-oh, Jack. Think about it, okay? You come back. You circle back around, buddy. Vladimir, hello, my friend. We are good. How are you? Good to see you. Happy... Oh, hello, by the way. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm sorry. I did mention it because I was looking for my green shamrocks ponytail scarf. Lassa says to poet, clay gold coins. Yeah, I remember you saying that the other day, Jed, that you think on your clay gold coins, I'm going to do only one clover on one side. Amanda says Jack got up. Yes, I was able to entice him to come eat. Finally. I need this thing to be on wheels. Maybe I should put felt pads underneath so it'll slide across the floor. That would be good. Wassa says, did you cover them in foil or what? You should go to Jed's channel, right, Jed? Magic Dragon says, Jack tried to run away, but we gave him sleeping. You know, I am not sending my dog to you. There's no way. Amanda says, Jack eats way better than me. What the heck happened? Hi, Mayhem. Good morning. Jack says, thank you. Jed says, yes, what's the matter, you? I made clay gold coins for my pot of gold and no foil. I used pill bottle lid to make them. Mayhem, we're good. We had a doctor's appointment this morning, so we can't go back to sleep after our live stream. Boo. Magic says to Jed at Poet for You, holy shit, you okay? Why wouldn't he be okay? Oh, Vladimir, everything's been good. Family's good. They've been here, they're gone. I had a little heartbreak. I had my granddaughter for a week. I was hoping she'd stay longer, but she wanted to go home with her mommy. Who knew? Other than that, everything's good. Lassa says, to Jed. I see them. Okie dokie. Cool. I know, right? Jed says, yes, I'm okay. the pill bottle, oh, okay. The pill bottle was used from when I was sick after my January trip. That's right. He went to Disney World and got sick. Paul, it snowed here all afternoon. Paul says it snowed last night and will continue today. I bet you it's more serious snow than mine, though. It kept me in last night, though, because it was snowing and then it was melting and then refreezing. So it was very icy. So I just stayed in. Magic Dragon says to Jed, I was just checking on you. I love you. What? Jack sleeps a lot? Did you say he sleeps a lot or eats a lot? It's weird for you to say he sleeps a lot when he's awake. So how much snow will that be for you, Paul? Did the snow you had ever actually melt? Mayhem says, oh. Oh, jeez, he's loud, huh? Vladimir says, good to hear. It's all good. Do you remember when I told you I wanted to visit my family up in Russia this year? Looks like it's really gonna happen after, 4 years? Wow. That's a long time, Vladimir. I'm so happy for you. Yay. When do you plan on going? That's great. Magic says Jack is a little jacked up. LOL. Just kidding. Wassa says that I know it's so loud. Oh, Magic Dragon says, I am in trouble for that one. Are you? You're not. Mayhem says, I like the sound dogs make when they eat and drink. Noisy. Good job, Jack. He's going to get more water, I think. Jed at Poet for You says, thanks, Magic Dragon. And yes, it was slick last night when I came back from my brother's house. Oh no, I fishtailed my Jeep on Wadsworth and then slid on Hampton Ave. Oh, that's so dangerous. I'm so glad you're okay. Oh, I'm glad I didn't go out. Wassa says, my goodness, that was crazy loud. Mayhem says dogs or cats don't make that sound. They don't. What's up there, Jack? Nosy boy. Hi, Sue. You're up awful early, man. Oh, man. Jack wants to go outside. It's freaking cold out, man. I don't wanna. Someone go tell him I don't wanna. Tell him it's freaking cold out. I'm getting my sweatshirt as I sit here and complain. Sue says I can't sleep. Aw, Sue, I love you. I'm just sending you so much love. Vladimir says the plan is to go in July. Oh, not too far away. Exciting. How long do you get? I'm working on it, Jack. Bye, Jack. I am coming, Jack. Dang it. Dude. All right. Up. She's getting up. Debbie likes... Shh, cat, be quiet. All right. Well, oh, sorry. Sorry about that, yo, man. I'm working on it, Jack. Give me a minute, Jack. I just woke up, Jack. You're so bossy, Jack. Don't look. I know, Sue. As soon as you said I can't sleep, I thought of that. I was like, I know why you can't sleep. That's why I said I'm so sorry. Sue lost her baby not too long ago, the past couple days. Her sweet cat. I'm so sorry. I'm coming, Jack. I swear. I swear I am on my way. Okay. Sue says it's getting better, but every now and then, of course, and that's to be expected. Mayhem says, my condolences, Sue. Jack, hang on. Jack, chill out. And Paul says, so sorry, Sue. And Jed says, I made some lemonade too, but I have nothing to make it green. Oh no. I just have to find my green handkerchief. Mayhem is sending healing and warmth, and she said, thank you. Let's go find the dog has spoken. It's dark and spooky out there. This morning on the live stream, I had to break the news. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. Do, 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 do. So dark. All right, time to check for scopes. You know what time it is. All right, let me go. It's snow. I'm not going out there. There's snow on the ground. Not a whole bunch, but I thought you had to go potty, sir. He lied. He lied about it all. Sue says Jack cracks me up. Me too, when it's not frustrating me. That is Jack's message to me, to just chill out and laugh. It's not that serious. Oh, Wassa says, hey, Sue. Amanda says, snow. Wish I was there. No, it's cold. It's no fun. It's no fun at all. The chickens had to have heat. One of my chickens, you can kind of see her. She decided not to get in the hen house. So she's sitting in a nesting box, which they're not supposed to do. It's a really bad habit. And she's probably freezing her hiney off. And I can't tell her any better. There she is right there. That little white blob. You got the red light down and off to the left. Lower and left. That's my chicken hanging out. She needs to get in there with the rest of them with the heat. If anybody says chickens are smart, they're lying. Chickens are really, really dumb. Eight degrees. Oh my gosh, Paul. Blah. Blah. Jess says you can drink some warm tea and snuggle with Jack. I could. Ooh. All right, buddy. I'm guessing you're done. I'm done. That's for sure. Leaving the door wide open. That's done too. Sweet chicken, I hope you go get some brains, man. I think the first year the chickens had a winter here. Oh. Yeah. We didn't know any better. It was our first time having chickens. And I didn't know that the chickens weren't smart enough to stay inside and they all got frostbite on their cones. Hi, Ellie. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Paul is in Ohio. Amanda. Wassa says you have chickens. Awesome. Hello, Jack. Dumb chickens. Girl, go get with your friends. I don't blame her though, because you know, pecking order and chickens, it's a real thing and it's not nice. It's not pretty. And that poor little chicken would rather sit out there by herself and freeze than hang out with the rest of them wenches. Look at Jack, he's got his bowl. He's got his food bowl, crazy boy. I see you. Can we go? Jack, what are you doing? You funny boy. Okay. I didn't think you really had to go. Oh, stinker. Oh, stinker, Jack. There you are. And there you are. Hi, Larry. Good morning. Amanda says, did the chicken lay lots of eggs, Cat? They lay more eggs than I can eat. Yeah, there's one black chicken and one white chicken that are at the bottom of the pecking order, and they usually fly out of the fenced-in area I have for them too, just to get away from the rest of them. Mayhem says animals have their own communities and drama. That's true. Like I said, it's made me cry sometimes. It's so vicious. Jack, stop. Makes me want to be nicer to people, though. Hang out with some chickens. You want to be nicer to everybody. Watson says, hey, Larry, long time. Hi, Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights. How are you? Says, happy Tuesday. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. Amanda says, Cat, try selling the eggs. Yeah, you can't sell eggs around here. Okay. I usually give them away. And in the summertime, I would hard boil them and take them to work and hand them out to homeless people. Wassa says, wow, those are genuinely healthy eggs with literally like 80% more nutrition in them over the store. Um, I don't know how that works, but I think just in general, the chickens are probably happier in a home environment versus a factory environment. Wassa says Yogi doesn't eat eggs. Dang, I'd buy them if you were closer. Hard boiling is a good idea. Paul says that's very nice of you, Kat. One of my favorite things to do when I worked nights. Shh, if my boss is listening, close your ears. Okay, so I would go in to my last stop and I'd just hang out most of the time out in front of the Walmart, hanging out with some of the homeless people because they're fun. They were so fun. I'll go back to work today and get called, or go back to work next week and get called into the office. You're in trouble, Cat. If I wasn't such a scaredy cat, I would take homeless people in. But I am a scaredy cat. Huh, Jack? So you're a big scaredy cat of everything. That was just. Are you okay? You're stuck on your arm? I know. It's a rough life, Jack. Okay, I was really going to start getting ready. Getting ready for my appointment today. Where I have to go out of the house. It's such a big deal. Shoot. Did I have something else on? Amanda says, I hang with homeless as well. I give them food and listen to wild stories of how they became homeless. Yep. Paul says there's a homeless guy that sleeps on the bike path that I ride on in warmer weather, and I always talk to him. What do you think, Jack? Oh, okay. Where do you think we put it? I don't really know, but sometimes when I'm getting dressed. Nope. This is stupid, Jack. Jack, did you get food stuck in your teeth, buddy? Wassa says I went from rich to homeless for about 7 years after I got sick in my early 30s. I at least managed to get a little Honda to sleep in after like a year and a half, in tents and whatnot. And for the last year and a half or so, I've had an actual van to live in. Is that what you're doing now, Wassa? You're living in a van? Hi, Robin. How are you? Good morning. Jack, oh, Jack. Where has your mom been today? Oh, we have our friend Jake in Seattle. Oh, you're close. He won't go to a shelter because he has a girlfriend that he feels like he needs to protect. So I always think about him out in that weather. Kind of sucks. My least favorite thing. Cat Brown, you are a menace. Hi, baby. No, it's been like 10 years since I was homeless now. Nice. Hi, baby. Poet for You says, if Magic Dragon is still here, I subscribe to your channel. See his pup. He's got a pup named Scooby who is just so cute. Or maybe 7 years. That is a lot of different experiences going from having money to not having. Bless her. I never had money. My parents thought they had money. What's Meta, Paul? There goes Jack again, turning his head on me. Rude. Amanda says, we all have turning points in life. I've been homeless too. Hell yes. We went to free kitchens to eat soup and lots of love and nice people. I've not been homeless. I've been very close to it. And boy, God just swooped in and took care of me in a way I totally did not expect. I have had food scarcity happen. That's why I used to go to church on Sunday, because they made pancakes. I used to fish to eat. Maybe that's why I don't want to fish anymore. Maybe that's why I don't want to eat fish anymore. Jed says, I'm currently watching a movie called Monster Trucks that came out in 2014. Is it good? It must be good. Good morning, Anthony. How are you? Where have I been this morning? He's over here messing with Junior. What is this? It's a happy anniversary card from Pepsi. Look, I even got free drinks. I have about, I probably have 10 of them. Free drinks. And they don't have, well, they never had expiration dates on them before. Well, now they're not. Wow, this is from 2 years ago. What? And it just showed up? Weird. Weird. It's very weird. Just popped out from under my bed. Interesting. How dare I think about giving up free soda? Oh, wait a minute. I missed something. Sorry, boss. So give me a second. I lost my mind is what I've lost. I wasn't super wealthy, but I made a lot of money monthly. At the time, I paid cash my way through 8+ years at university, more than full time, and graduated without debt and had a fully furnished house, etc. Boat, all that. Then bam, lost it all overnight basically, especially after the coma. Wow. Oh, Paul of the world. Cat Brown, you have got some splaining to do, ma'am. She's got splaining to do. All right. Static. Did you hear all that static? Ooh. For real. Oh. Stop it. You just stop it right now. It's getting cold. Paul says, want to move to heaven. I'm sorry, Paul. You know, I struggle. I struggle. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, Paul. A Course in Miracles talks about the world being, there's nothing good about the world. Nothing good about this world that we have created. God did not create this. And sometimes that makes me sad because I find beauty in this world. But it does make me sad when anybody's so unhappy they just don't want to be here. Jed says, wait a minute, I'm lost here a little bit because I was yapping over here. Jed says, yes, I used all the flour I had, okay, to make that bread. So I got to pick up more. I have a lot of sugar though. Lassa says, is that Cat&Jack thing made to purposefully look like Chick-fil-A or whatever, or is that a coincidence? It is a coincidence. I asked ChatGPT to help me with the spacing and an easy font that I could make myself, that I could draw out myself. And it was either that or a more cursive one. And I didn't think I could do the cursive one. So that was the ideas it gave me. So I took the first one instead of the cursive one. So no, it wasn't particularly Chick-fil-A. It was just what was easy for me. Easier. Paul says, it is a beautiful planet, but an ugly world. Amanda agrees with you. Wassa says, it looks good, but it does make me think of Chick-fil-A. Well, that's okay. That's all right. It gets your attention. Chick-fil-A? No, Cat&Jack. Cat&Jack? No, Cat&Jack. I don't know. I liked it last night. I was so excited. I was like, oh, it came out pretty good. It came out better than I expected. But then this morning, I'm looking at it and I'm picking it apart. I'm like, oh, this is crooked. And what is this? So I need to just stop. Stop it, Cat. It's good. Good enough. You did good, Cat. Well, this is nothing wrong with that, though. It used to be a blue wilderness food sign, dog food sign. And it was getting thrown out, and I knew I wanted it. But I didn't know for what, so I've had it for like a couple of years. Thank you, Paul. I know you could do better because you are the artist, but Chick-fil-A, huh? Well, I'll take everybody loves Chick-fil-A, so Paul says I doubt that. I don't. I do not doubt that at all. Lassa says, yep. It had a big cat. I don't know what kind of cat they were using. No wolf, just a cat. Lassa says I haven't tried it. Can't say. JJ says $50 a week to walk Jack. That's what you're going to pay me to walk my dog? Cool. Good morning, JJ. How are you? You haven't tried Chick-fil-A? Me? Oh, I have. Paul says money and gross. Or something. I don't know if that's in reference to dog walking or to Chick-fil-A. They used to have a really good spicy wrap. I don't remember exactly what it was called. I liked them then. They did away with it. Wassa says, nope, I don't really eat unalived birds. I occasionally eat beef and fish. That's about it. Well, I guess the birds say thank you. Jack says, that's all I eat. Come on, Jackie Boo. You're not getting anything done over here, miss. He says, okay, I'll accept $10 a week. Oh no, that's too low. I won't do it for anything less than $50 a week. Hi, Rich. How are you? Rich says, good morning to you guys in chat. Good morning to you. Having a morning and a half here. Paul says, hello, Rich. Amanda says, do you eat Mexican food? What's the matter, you? Well, we make lots of food here because we're a big family, so we cook everything. Rich says, hi, Paul. Good morning. Paul says, yum. You like Mexican food? Junior, it's all your fault. Paul says, I like food, period. Me too. Especially food somebody else makes. That's my favorite. Rich, who cooks in your house? Is it you or Ivy? I feel like I heard Ivy talking about cooking, but I don't know. I don't know what I remember. I think Rich makes the coffee though, because he gets up first. Excuse me. What's the matter, you? Says, I don't know. When you really think about anything, like the fact that dairy products made of cow's milk are just different iterations of the. No. No, I don't want to read it like that. Rich says, coffee is made. She just got up. Paul's just putting a little cute little cow out there. No, I don't like the way you said it at all. I'm not going to let you ruin chocolate milk for me or my Lucky Charms with milk. I won't let you do it. Although I do like oat milk. It just has a lot of sugar in it. It's hard to find some that's really natural. Amanda says, I'm going to make shredded beef tacos on Friday or Saturday. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, corned beef and cabbage at local sports bars everywhere in Tucson. Arizona will get lit. The law enforcement will sit. Do you mean today? Have you not been to bed? So today is yesterday, and when you wake up, it'll be tomorrow, but it's really today. I feel like you made a little poem there, Amanda. Cat. I misplaced my remote. Hamilton St. Ives 3 days in a row. Oh my goodness. Jack Puppy and Kitty Cat. Good morning, Hamilton. How are you? Wassa says you're not a vegan except for eggs? Question mark. Yogi must think your eating habits are barbaric. Laughing, but he's never come out and said that. So if he ever thought it, you'd never know? Question mark. I know he's way too kind to say those kinds of things. And he does say, I would never push my beliefs on anybody else. But every once in a while, is it a time for Yogi to be listening? It could be. Sorry, Yogi. Every once in a while, he lets it slip. Oh, his very strong feelings about it. That feel a little bit like pressure. Kind of like Wassa talking about mucus from mammary glands, trying to ruin my Lucky Charms in the morning. Amanda says, yes. No, I haven't slept yet. I wait for you and Jack are late people, and I take Jack very seriously. Amanda, we love you. Jed says, I'm doing corned beef, savory stuffing, mashed potatoes, baked beans. I didn't know this whole eating certain foods was a thing for St. Patrick's Day. Rich says, hi, Amanda. Corned beef and cabbage is fire. And happy St. Patrick's Day. Is cabbage like coleslaw? Because I have coleslaw. Not coleslaw. No, I actually have sauerkraut. Does that count? Kielbasa and sauerkraut. Is that Irish enough? Paul says you guys are making me hungry. I'll stop talking about food. Hamilton St. I says, how many lint rollers have you gone through for Jack's fluff already this week? Yeah, I gave up on the lint rollers, especially for the bed. I just use a brush. I brush the bed to de-shed it. Wassa says, man, y'all are making me hungry. I'm about to go to sleep in around 2 hours, so I'm not supposed to be eating. I'm getting chunky. Me too. I'm trying to work off that prednisone puff. The prednisone blow up. Glow up, blow up. It doesn't help that I bought all this junk food from somebody who's not here. You think I could leave it alone? No. Nope, I can't. Amanda says, happy St. Patrick's Day, Rich. Enjoy. We used to start drinking green beer at 6 a.m. Bars open at 6 a.m. Wow. Jed says, I'm doing corned beef, savory stuffing, mashed potatoes, deviled eggs with avocado, and classic and avocado bread. Hamilton says, a brush, yes, makes sense. Otherwise, you'd spend a fortune on lint rollers. Exactly. But I have like a lint roller in each of my cars. I have one in my purse. I have one in the bathroom. And I need one in the bedroom. Nope, there's one on the dresser. They're all over. Marlon says, meowie morning, cat. Good morning, Marlon. How are you? Matt says, Jack, where is the best place to get my car detailed for about $100? Jack says, good luck. Prices have gone up. We can't get our car detailed for less than $140 nowadays, so it does not get done. Maybe on the corner, the kids on the street corner. Just don't give them your keys. Marlon says, not sure. Vladimir, did you tell me that you were working where you're working? Because they don't have those jobs at home? I'm not even sure if Vladimir's still here. Well, if you're not sure, who's sure? Who does know, Marlon? Amanda says car details are so expensive in Tucson, Arizona. About $300, guys. I'll take for $70 plus, but I don't have the money. Right. Marlon says just finished building some shark leaders. Well, not finished, but the part for today is done. Anything left is just little details. The tricky part is done. Well, that's good. The tricky part is done is good news. Don't look. Amanda says, excuse me, what's shark leaders? And Jed at Poet For You says, the Xfinity internet in Colorado people are having it go out a lot. Mine just went offline and I can't reconnect my TV, but maybe it's saying I need to go to bed. Maybe. Was this is darn it. Now I'm eating a bowl of cultured. No, stop it. Stop it. You stop it right now. I won't have it. I'm going to have to fire you. Don't make me fire you. I haven't fired anybody today. Oh, I'm sorry, Jack. I'm a klutz. I am. I know it. I'm sorry, babe. Forgive me. Marlon says, Amanda, that's the piece of line. Fishing, 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 fishing. Wassa says, hey, Marlon. Jed says, yes, it's pretty here in Colorado. Amanda says, beautiful Rocky Mountains. Wassa says, I got locked up. I'm confused. Jed said, I just have to brush my teeth first. I've heard that before. I've heard that line before. Oh. Amanda says, I used to watch the shows, the reality shows from Colorado. Should come with me. It's Mom. It's just me. I am petting you. You're the sweetest puppy ever. No, it's the sweetest. Also says, darn, I guess I also laughed that joke to worthless yesterday because today I don't even see why it was so hilarious. I don't even remember it. Hi, Derek. Good morning, Derek at Big Banana TV. How are you, my friend? It's good to see you. Derek says, good morning. I've missed you, my friend. I missed you too. I know I haven't caught up with you very much lately. And okay, I came in the hallway. I did do that. Dale did it, Jack. I'm just saying. It was something Dale did. Because you're being so darn difficult. You see changes? Thank you, Big Banana TV. Amanda says, Jack, you have beautiful teeth. He says, thank you. And wants to subscribe to Derek at Big Banana TV. And Derek said, thank you. I love Jack and thank you. Jack says, thank you. Have to go to. Amanda says, Jack is so blessed to have so much love from everyone. He is. We would say he's a lucky dog. You lucky dog, you. Huh. Ryan says, Jack is being exceptionally cute today. What's up with that, do you think? Does it mean he's up to no good? It could mean that. Amanda says to Derek at Big Banana TV, where are you at? I'm in Arizona. We got snow yesterday. A little bit extra snow, just a tiny bit. Big Banana TV says to Amanda, I am in Kenya, my friend. Amanda says, with his bowl, and she's laughing. Silly, silly boy. Oh, that's a measuring tape. Amanda says, Kenya, wow. Yes, Amanda, you should subscribe to Derek at Big Banana TV because you will get a good taste of what it's like to live in Kenya through our friend Derek. Making ugali. All right, Cat, I give up. You're hopeless. Hopeless. Derek says, yes, I cook ugali. Derek at Big Banana TV says, yes, one day, welcome. I will give you free tour and be your tour guide. Hamilton says, I love your chisel, simple, honest, kind, but some of these younger chicks, sweet God in heaven. I don't know what that means. Amanda says, that's fantastic, Derek. Thank you. Channel. I love your channel. I don't know what you were saying there, Hamilton. Amanda says, oh, you cook? That's wonderful, Derek. And he says, welcome. I take you to our village and see the crying stone. Okay, Cat. Oh. Oh, hopeless. Lost, hopeless. Huh. Okay, not there. You were not there. They looked and you weren't there. What is this anyways? Pants. Pants that I cannot wear because the zipper is broken. Hello, Frenchie. Frenchie Frostbite, thank you for the drive-by mash of the like button. We appreciate you. We certainly do. We do. I still don't know. Thank you. Oh, Jackie. Oh, Jackie's calm. Oh, yeah. Life goes on. All right, sweatshirt's back on. It's cold. I give up. Oh. Oh, Amanda says, Frenchie says, had to do my nightly drive-by, Cat. Going to sleep now. Nighters. Sweet dreams, my friend. Thank you. Amanda says, crying stone. I'm excited, Big Banana. That sounds awesome. Jed says, should I buy the stuff for guacamole today for the other avocados or do more of the bread? Oh, you should buy more avocados, make more bread so you can put the guacamole on the bread. What do you think? Is that a good idea? Derek is sending some hearts. Thanks, Derek. Thanks so much, Derek. Thank you. Oh. Oh, Big Derek says, yes, you can check in my video entry is $2 and you can, yes, you can check in my video entry is $2 and you can enjoy the view. What? Ugh. Hi, Jack. Sorry. Sorry I woke you up. Derek says, yep, it's $2 now. Jen says, because I'll need more flour for sure. And I thought about buying green sherbet and spirit. I still have green cake in my freezer. But I really don't feel the need to wear anything or eat anything green. Especially since that would require me doing something, some kind of cooking or preparing. All right, let's look. Om Shanti Om. Huh. Well, maybe it's in my underwear drawer. Amanda says, I love avocados. My daughter makes delicious avocados with toasted bread and spices. It is good. I can't make it like her. Jed said, I meant spurt. Coffee cake, love and Bish is here. Good morning, my friend. How are you? It's good to see you. It's very good to see you, my friend. You know, Jack's got a St. Patrick's Day bandana in my car. If I have to, I'll wear his bandana. We don't need no stinking green. Too much stuff. I'm not wearing green on purpose, Coffee Cake says. Well, good for you. Yay, you're funny. Oh. I always just said I was wearing green underwear to make people leave me alone. But I don't think I've ever owned a pair of green underwear in my life. So warm. But you're so warm. Love Mama. Let her sleep with you. Let her sleep with you, please. I love you. All right, fine, Jack. It's fine. I don't need you. I don't need anybody. Because she wants to get pinched. Amanda says, I want green cake and green eggs. I don't know about the green eggs. Coffee Cake says, I need some pinches in my life. Jed says, I'll put green on when I go to my stepmom's office today. And I'll bring the avocado savory and herb bread and creamy avocado deviled eggs. Oh, you're bringing all that with you. Nice. I need to go work where Jed works. Marlon says, pinches, why is that? It's the tradition. If you don't wear green, you get pinched. I don't know who thought of that. Paul says, the hair matches perfectly with Jack's. I know, I'm so lucky, right? Amanda says, dang, just noticed Cat has red hair. You just noticed? Jed says, getting a green drink from 7 Brew Coffee today. It's buy one, get one. Coffee Cake says, right, it smells good. And Lady Sky, hi Lady Sky, says, hi Cat&Jack. Hi Lady Sky, good morning. Jed says, hi to Coffee Cake. And Lady Sky says, happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Lady Sky. It's finally here. That is okay. What time is it? I spent an hour and 23 minutes doing nothing, being lost. Like, I think I'm going to fix that end. Yeah, you lost your damn mind, I swear. So, I go to the doctor today and I get to decide when I want to go back to work. So I'm getting all stuffy just thinking about it. Calendar. We need a calendar. Today's the 17th. Shoot. 3 days till spring arrives. This Friday. Great. Marlon says, not sure what to say, Coffee. Kinky? No, it's not a kinky thing. It's just a thing. You do it when you're like, especially when you're kids, so it's not kinky. Lady Sky says, but Coffee Cake, I don't want to, I don't want to put any words or anything into her mouth. Marlon says, I've never, well, welcome, Marlon. Welcome to at least the American tradition. I don't know if they do it in Dublin. Carl, are you still here? He was here for a little while. Wasn't Carl here for a little while this morning? Coffee Cake says, why were you out? There's Carl. Carl, do you guys pinch somebody if they're not wearing green on St. Patrick's Day? Jed at Poet for You says, my sister made zucchini relish for my birthday gift. It's good stuff. Amanda says, I hate summer in Arizona. It's hot. I wonder if it's as hot as it is in Kenya. Everybody's saying good morning to Carl. Carl says, we certainly don't. Not even as kids, Carl. Carl's been here. He's just been quiet. All right, I'm going to look it up. Where did the tradition of pinching somebody for not wearing green on St. Patrick's Day come from? Let's see what it says. It's thinking. Right. Coffee Cake says it's more of a fun threat than the actual action. Oh, it came about. Okay, here we go. It's more American than Irish and a little mischievous in origin. Paul says, I never heard about the pinching. Paul? Coffee Cake says they'll serve beer. Okay, leprechaun folklore, since it is St. Patrick's Day. Let's read this. Irish folklore says leprechauns, those sneaky little fairies, can't see the color green because it makes you invisible to them. If they can see you, they might pinch you as a prank. So wearing green became a way to avoid getting pinched by these magical troublemakers. Oh, how cute. But American schoolyard evolution, the actual human pinching tradition seems to have taken off in the United States, especially in the 19th and early 20th centuries. Kids turned to the leprechaun idea into a game. No green, you're visible. Invisible means you're fair game for a pinch. Over time, it just stuck as a playful and sometimes annoying custom. There you go. There's more, but That was really cool about the leprechauns. Can't see green. Marlon, what does not sound kinky to you, my friend? Coffee Cake says hello to Paul. Lady Sky says now the countdown for Easter. Are you okay with that, Cat and Jack? I am okay with that because I have my song that talks about my Monday is Good Friday. So yes, countdown away. Coffee Cake says, oh, that's interesting, isn't it? The leprechaun thing. I thought that was so cute. Paul says, I learned something new. Lady Sky says, are you wearing a green shirt, Cat and Jack? No, Lady Sky, but I'm wearing green underwear. Lady Sky says, okay, cool. Thank you, Cat. No, thank you. Carl says, what's Easter? You don't know, Carl? I know you celebrate Easter because it's a Catholic. Oh, aren't you guys big Catholics in Ireland? Or is that just my imagination? Dot Focus, good morning. Lady Sky's laughing at me. And Jed at Poet for You says, I did brush my teeth and now I'm laying in bed getting ready to have sweet dreams. What's your favorite thing to dream about, Jed? Coffee Cake says, so back to your return to work day. What was the estimated time out? Like how long I've been out of work? January 18th was my last day worked. February, March. So we're almost at exactly 2 months. Carl says it was a good live stream yesterday. It was a good live stream, Carl. I'm so glad I made it. Lady Sky says 11 days till I make my Easter dessert for a church potluck meal. So does that mean 12 days till Easter? Jed says, I don't know. I sleep pretty light, so I wake up. Do you not remember any dreams, Jed? Coffee Cake says, usually if you have surgery or something, they say 4 to 6 weeks out. Yeah, I'm even longer than that, right? Amanda says, are you returning to work? Yes, soon, but not. I go to the doctor today and we'll discuss it. I'm trying to think, when did I get my shot? 2 weeks ago? 1, 2. I had my shot 2 weeks ago. It can take 4 weeks to 3 months to work. It is already working. But do I think I could go back to work and lift 40 to 45 pounds continuously for 8 to 10 hours a day? No, I don't think I could do that right now. Jed says, Cat, I only remember some of my nightmares, not the good dreams. That sucks, Jed. Do you ever try to make yourself dream about something fun? Do you ever think about something you'd like to dream about? Paul says nightmares are the worst. They are. Coffee Cake says it just depends on what the doctor says. I say go for Monday. Are you going back? I can't go back with restrictions. If I go back with restrictions, then I have to work overnights. Is that not messed up? It's kind of like a punishment. So I have to go back full time, no restrictions. The doctor will, whatever I say. Whatever I say I'm comfortable with, they'll go with it. I'd say if it wasn't so physical, I'm ready to go back and just have something to occupy my time. Oh, I'm ready to have a paycheck too, a real paycheck, because this month was rough. This was my toughest month. But it's my own fault. I could file my taxes and get a couple hundred bucks back, but I haven't done it. I'm procrastinating. Amanda says, dang spaghetti, so delicious. I had 3 servings. It sounds delicious. Did you talk to Tina at all, Carl, yesterday? Coffee Cake says, wow, not even with lifting. The restrictions, you mean? That is my whole job, is lifting shit, lifting heavy stuff. I lift heavy stuff. Carl says I can't get through to her. Oh no, Carl. I hope everything's okay. Yes, Coffee Cake, they do pay me, but it's probably 60% of my pay, with all the taxes, all the medical, all the regular stuff being taken out. So the check ends up being almost nothing. Paul, I saw, he said something about flashbacks. Jed, Paul, do you ever see anybody for that? Have you ever seen anybody for that? Jed at Poet for You says, I had that happen after I did a 1-car rollover in a Ford Escape and then played a racing game and did the same thing. You had a flashback then, Jed? He's talking to Paul. But they do pay me, and I also pay for long-term disability, so I could stay out longer. I don't think I need to stay out more than a couple weeks more. Coffee Cake says, wow, how long have you been with your company? 11 years. Wow. Jed says, yes, it was a flashback. I couldn't play the game anymore after that. Paul says, yes, they just say it's possible and try therapy. Do you read, Paul? Do you do any reading? For the PTSD, right? Paul says, I can't remember what I read. Or has it always been that way? Okay, Cat, makeup. Put some makeup on. Yes, Paul says. Wow. What about when you listen? Do you ever listen to like audiobooks? Is it any different? Is that the same? Same. Interesting. So, like movies and stuff, do you not remember movies after you watch them? Or is it different because you're watching it? Not Paul, Jed. Jed, there's too many P's here. Jed at Poet for You says, I'm going to clear coat the gold coins today too. Nice. Same. Really, Paul? Paul, were you the one telling me you don't? Somebody was telling me there's a word for it too, where you cannot envision things. Look, if I say, see a purple flower, you couldn't imagine it. Amanda says, I had extra insurance with some insurance that paid me for all the time I was sick. I get a small paycheck. I forgot what it was called. Liberty something, so I didn't worry, especially in 2003. Paul says, that's not me. I wonder who was telling me that. I always think that's so fascinating. But not remembering stuff, that's interesting, Paul. So, school, what about school? How did you do with school? That's nice to have that, Amanda. Paul says, I shouldn't have graduated, but every year the teachers would push me through because they didn't want me to not have a diploma. Huh. We had kids, not like you, Paul. We had kids that were troublemakers. That were too old for the grade they were in at a certain point, so they kept graduating him, so they didn't have him again. His name was Dwayne Beecher. He's the first boy that ever kissed me, and it was gross. I did not know what that was. I did not like it. I was too young. Too young and naive. Lady Sky says, it's so cold here, Cat and Jack, yesterday and today. Did you get snow? I got snow. I still have snow on the ground. Not a whole bunch. But and it is cold here too, Lady Sky. It started snowing yesterday afternoon. I was gonna live stream and I was like, nah, it'll stop snowing as soon as I get everything set up. But it just kept snowing. And it was big old gigantic flakes. Carl says, it's nice having a day off midweek. Are you off today, Carl? Nice. Amanda says, I'm sorry, Lady Sky, you're so cold. Paul says he was assaulted in third grade and it set him up for failure. I'm so sorry, Paul. So sorry that happened. Gosh, I remember third grade, so innocent. I was very innocent third grade. That's when I moved from Connecticut to Florida schools. Lady Sky says Sunday it was near 80 degrees, and yesterday 32. Same here, sister. She says yes, we got snow, but it was only snow flurries though. Barely could see them, Cat. Oh, we had some big ones. Jed, our friend at Poet for You, says, I'm going to get some sleep. Good night. Good night, Jed. Lady Sky says, this weather is crazy. It is. Carl says, I don't know Fahrenheit. I know, and I don't know Celsius. But 80 degrees Fahrenheit is nice and warm. Lady Sky, if you could live anywhere you wanted to, where would you live? In the Bahamas. You and me both. We'll go together. It sounds good. She says Bahamas. Yes. What is 80 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius? $26. 26 degrees Celsius. Carl says I'd strand you in the Bahamas. Carl. Jack, why is Carl mean? Lady Sky says, love the beach and to see the ocean waves. You know, I like Florida's Gulf Coast because it's calmer. Me too, Lady Sky. A beach vacation. Maybe that can happen this year. We'll see. I'm still paying off Thanksgiving, pre-Thanksgiving last year. Carl says I wouldn't go near the Bahamas because of hurricanes. Well, I've lived in Florida, so I think I could handle the hurricanes in the Bahamas. I'm ready. Amanda says I do lots of painting of beaches and oceans lots, perhaps because I'm a water sign, Aquarius. Do you ever post your paintings on your channel, Amanda? Lady Sky says I can handle anything. She says she's strong. You are strong, Lady Sky. I love cherries. How about you, Lady Sky? Love them, love them. Hi, Dolly. Dolly says, happy day. Oh, happy day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Dolly. You're not a fan of cherries, really? Oh, I love getting a big old bag of them. Well, you do have a channel. You just don't have anything on it. You could post something on there if you wanted to. Amanda says, nope, I don't have a channel either, but I love painting. I'm moving in May to a bigger place so I can open my bedroom as a studio for painting. Nice. Lady Sky says, hi, Dolly. Dolly says, much love and light to you and your chat. Miss Cat, well, thank you. Dolly says, Lady Sky, hello, sending love. Paul says, awesome, Amanda. Yes. She says, thank you, Paul. Oh, gosh. Sorry, that was me. I'm a big klutz. You had to forgive me. So you like cherry pie then? Yes. But I prefer fresh cherries, big old bag of them. What are you making for Easter? What are you guys having, an Easter dinner at church? Jack says yes, that's what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Red Peppa. Hi, I'm the cat. Jack says thank you. Thank you for noticing. Amanda says, cat, you have the fumbles tonight. Jack gets scared. Well, it's this stupid tripod. It's got its legs sticking out in the middle of the aisle here. It's like it wants me to fall. I've never been accused of being super graceful. Red Peppa says, red setter, stunning. Jack says, thank you. Oh, that's right. You're making chocolate chip cookie trifle. It's a trifle word. I know you said I said it right. It just seems weird. For Easter potluck meal on March 29th, 2026. Nice. Yes, the human is cat. That's me. Carl says, I'm hungry. What are you having for breakfast, Carl? I'm having Lucky Charms before the milk was bad. You plan to make it on the panel on the 28th of March if he doesn't have a guest? If Yogi has no guest on that day? Amanda says, Carl, I'd send you some spaghetti. She got up this morning and made spaghetti. Would you like some spaghetti, Carl? Tripod, you're always crooked. Why you do me like that? Sorry. Marlon at Locked Up Jack Short says, yeah, me too. Jack sounded more like a person and cat like, well, a cat at first too. Oh, okay. Yeah, I sometimes people don't know me. They usually say, hey, Jack. So I think they think the same thing. Carl says it has to be Heinz spaghetti. That doesn't even sound good. Yeah, that's me. KJ, happy St. Patrick's Day. And congratulations on being an Irish American. Marlon says, I agree with Kat. LOL. Lady Sky says, do you use angel hair noodles for your spaghetti? No. There's something wrong with that. I use linguine. I like the big thick ones. Shut up, Marlon. KJ says, thank you. We have Carl Shell right above you, KJ. He is in Ireland. He's in Dublin. And he likes Heinz spaghetti. Marlon says, I didn't even think of anything till you said it, Kat. I know, and you make me hyper aware of everything I say. It is all your fault. I'm sorry. You're not getting out of it. I'm blaming you. That's all there is to it. Lady Sky says, my mom bought some angel hair noodles to try out for spaghetti. It was meh. Right, that's the way I think about it too. Angel hair noodles are just too delicate for a thick, rich, robust spaghetti sauce. Carl says, if it's not Heinz spaghetti, I won't eat it. Does Heinz spaghetti come in a can? Marlon says, I'm an angel. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you on about, Kat? Lady Sky says, right, Kat. Paul is laughing at us. He's laughing at Marlon being a perfect angel. Paul's been around long enough. He knows what's up. Amanda says, too bad, Carl. Geez, LOL. Carl is very set in what he likes and what he doesn't like. Hey, Jack. Do you know it is 4:56 a.m. and we have to be at the doctor's in 4 hours? I don't know if we're going to make it. I actually have time to take a nap. Amanda says, Paul, do you want spaghetti? I bet you Paul would take some spaghetti. Happily. He says, yes, please. Carl says, doctor is closed here today. Is it like a holiday there? Is it like, a national holiday, Carl? That's when I need to go back to work. I need to go back to work so that I'm working on Easter. So it's a holiday check. He's a good boy. That might be, no, that's not right. I was trying to think of, he was licking the bed earlier. Good boy. Good boy, Jackie. It is a national holiday. Lady Sky says, I smell fresh coffee being made in my apartment, Cat&Jack. Did you make it? Did your mom make it? Was it good, Baba? Was it good stuff? Amanda says, Carl, what national holiday? St. Patrick's Day. Carl's in Ireland. Oh, you can smell your neighbor's coffee? Lady Sky, that's terrible. I still would not want to smell what my neighbors are cooking. I'm trying to think. I did used to live in an apartment. I don't think I could live in an apartment again. Yogi was telling me his neighbors, when he's on his back porch, he can smell his neighbors smoking a cigarette on their back porch. Like they're really close. I couldn't do that. Marlon says, I'm no angel, just innocent. You're perfectly innocent. Absolutely, Marlon. Carl Shell says the world's biggest parade is in Dublin with Coca-Cola as one of the main sponsors. Are you going, Carl? You should live stream that, Carl. Why don't you live stream the parade in Dublin? That would be great. Amanda says, oh my God, sorry, St. Patrick's Day. Marlon says, angels aren't all that innocent anyways. I don't know anything. And Jack just had a big sigh for you. Carl says there'd be no coverage. Why is that, Carl? Marlon, I know that. Marlon says, well, Kat, I'm actually almost certainly more innocent than you think. No, I absolutely know that. Amanda says, well, all these neighbors around me smoking weed and I'm allergic to weed smells. I get very sick. That stinks, Amanda. I'm sorry. um, so when it became legal in Virginia, I remember the Coke guy was always complaining about how everybody smelled like it. I'm like, well, you know. Paul says, ugh. Yes. It doesn't smell good for sure. Carl Shell says, because Dublin will have 500,000 people watching it. So why would there not be coverage? It seems like it would be covered somewhere along the line. Arlen says, sorry, Amanda, I've got someone close who is allergic to. Way better than cigarettes, though, in my opinion, smell-wise. It's interesting. Isn't it interesting that something that smells like a skunk smells better than cigarettes? Amanda says there are 246 units here, and it's gross to live in apartments. I hate apartment living, Cat. I know that's not where you want to be. I remember you telling me. Paul says they both stink. You are right. Absolutely, positively correct. Carl says, good morning, JP. Good morning, JP. I don't see you, but good morning. Hi. Oh, good morning. Good morning, Jack. What are you thinking, buddy? What are you going to do with your day, Carl? Are you going to go have breakfast somewhere? Yeah, Baba. You've done so good. I'm so proud of you. Hang on, you're going to go shaking like an earthquake. right, Jack? He says, sure, Mom, whatever you say. And you're shopping for food today, Carl. I might do that. My doctor's appointment is right across from a Walmart. I just don't like going into Walmarts that I work at on my days off. Period. Amanda says, I try because all my friends smoke weed. I just move or leave to other seats. Yeah, I'm friendly because I've seen it happen. I've seen it do some miracles for some people's lives. And I'm for it because I've never seen anybody who's high be mean. Just makes them nicer. Carl says, no drugs here. Well, I don't even consider it a drug. I think cigarettes are more of a drug. Only because of all the crap they put in it. So, Carl, will you be watching the parade at home? Cat Brown. We have not seen Rosie in a few days, huh? Carl says probably NBC. Oh, are going to broadcast it in Dublin? I wonder if I can find it somewhere on YouTube. So does that mean you'll be watching it from home, Carl? Hey, Jackie. Jackie, why don't you talk to me? Yep, my Monday's Good Friday. We should go back. When is Good Friday? Can we make that a day we go back? No, because it's the middle of the week. Oh my goodness, Jack, so rude. April 3rd. I have a feeling I took like the first week in April for vacation. So I should go back the first day of vacation. Oh, yes. That way I get paid for it. Full pay. And I have an extra week. What do you think, Jack? Let's figure that out. Great idea. Look at that sign. Gosh, I'm so proud of myself. Imperfections and everything. Do you watch it, Amanda? Have you seen it before, or are you saying you would love to watch it? Jack, you're in my way. Thank you, sir. Thank you, my love. Thank you, my little love. Oh, just thank you, Baba. You make your head all oily. Mommy's got oils on her hands. Yes. You just be extra shiny, huh? Carl says you don't get holidays here when you're out sick. No, me either. That's why I said I should go back to work on the day my vacation starts. Amanda says, nope, not from there. New York City, I have watched it. Jackie, you're so cute. All right, let's see. Good Friday is April 3rd. So if I went back to work, my week starts on Sunday. So if I went back to work on the 29th, which is a little less than 2 weeks, I will work for I'll work for 4 days. I can handle working for 4 days. Amanda says they canceled our St. Patrick's parade or they rerouted it. I don't know. Oh no, that stinks. I don't know if I've ever been any place where they actually did a St. Patty's Day parade. But you know, I should take Jack, put his St. Patrick's Day bandana on him, and take him into town and walk the streets. Walk the streets with my dog. There's just a lot of small bars and stuff like that along that street. It would be cool. But anyways, I'm just rambling again, talking nonsense, nothing new. So Miss Room says, see you later. Dale says, see ya. My cute son says, hello and goodbye. And Jack says, let's go back for a nap. I'm afraid I won't get up in time if I go back to sleep now. Okay. Amanda says, you should, Cat. And Carl says, Facebook will broadcast the parade. Carl, you know I don't have Facebook. Ugh. Paul says, bye, everyone. I hope you get your walk, Paul. And I hope you're taking care of some other things too. And I love you. I love all of you. I love you. I love you. I love you guys so dang much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for being here. And hope we see you again. Ooh, Jack. Ooh, look at you. Cheaters. All right, guys, bye. Yogi is live now.